Zach got that correct as well with saying
Hey!
full. I just had to mess with them. I just
Come
had to
on,
mess with them.
man.
Now look, bro.
Your bone.
I'm
It's
just
ring of a hippo. It's just like, dang, the hippo kind of thick, but it's just kind of got a thick bone. Okay. Now we got jokes. Yeah,
I
hot
forgot
sauce.
I forgot we was doing this. I said
what?
the GOAT, the greatest of all time. When the greatest of all time. When the GOAT. I'm just like my dad, bro. He says stuff 20 times again, and I do it now because it just makes me feel good.
You are now watching the Westmoreland Bros podcast. Welcome back to the Westmoreland Bros podcast. This is
Yes.
a new episode. I'm not going to guess
52.
what episode. Yeah, we'll just go with
I'm
that.
saying it's a full year now.
It's not. I think it's like 50 or 51. Well, I don't know when it hit the year.
48 had to have been like 2-3 episodes ago, bro.
That's
That's fully posted, bro.
I don't even know what you would do for our 1 year anniversary. What should we do?
I don't know. We'll talk about it. Year anniversary. I don't really know.
There we go. Maybe we should do something dangerous, like jump off a building, like 3-story building, see what happens. Like over.
I did that
under,
all as a
phone.
kid when you just watched me do stupid stuff, bro. Those days for me are done, bro. You can do it, but I'm done backflipping off 10 feet ladders for no reason, bro. I'm done. I can't do that psychotic stuff anymore. Well, if I had a kid though, whew, that little guy would scare me. That little guy would go crazy. That's why I want to have a little guy for that reason, just to see how, man,
I
how
can see
much
your
of me
kid
is
like.
in him. Whoa, pause. That was
I can see-
crazy.
I can see your kid like kind of running the house, like being like "Shut up, Dad" type stuff, and him saying,
I just laugh like, damn, my whole body did that. Bro, you're crazy. My
and
kid,
him saying, "No, I'm doing this," and not listening to you type stuff. I can totally see that,
no,
he's like
yeah,
a-
for sure. I could totally see the consequences of those actions. I could definitely see that. He'll be speaking words and I'll be speaking with some actions. I don't need to say no words after he talking that slick. So but that's okay, man. I don't have no kids, so I
Anyway,
need to discipline them.
Anyway, part of growing up is not being a kid.
Zach is
You know-
always trying to set something up, dog. He's always.
I'm not even. I'm
growing up. Here it goes. I got 3 questions for you about growing up. What's the hardest? Doing dishes, doing the mopping, or taking out the trash? What's your 3? Every time when this dude is setting it up, I feel like I'm having a genuine conversation. I never am anymore.
No, the crazy. No. It is genuine, but then like, oh, that's gonna tie in perfect with blah blah blah. Like, come on now. I got stuff lined up to where
Okay.
no matter what we talk about at times, it's genuine. But anyway, speaking of growing up,
Yeah,
I feel like part of that growing up is groceries, bro. Me and you are much more familiar with groceries. When we were younger, all we did was really bring the groceries in. We weren't like, I guess we went grocery shopping technically, but like that wasn't like, oh, you make a list type stuff. But anyway, with
Right.
groceries comes groceries that you bring in the house, right? So I have a question. It's called pantry or fridge, right? Because everyone kind of runs their groceries differently. So I want you to tell me, do you put this in the pantry or fridge? I don't have two. There's a lot of ways this could have went. There's a lot of things I
This is
would
a
that are
good one.
obvious.
This
Yeah.
one of the best ones you've done. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of the best ones.
Yeah.
This is already so controversial, and you haven't said one item yet. Because I already, off the top of my dome, think of a few items that people in my life, since I've lived alone the last 5-6 years, from my first crib to my last crib, I'm gonna tell you off the bat, some things that were in the fridge in the first crib are not in this crib.
There we go. That's all I'm
This
saying.
is interesting. Go. Let's dive in, bro.
There
I
we
like
go.
this.
And we'll just stick with, I have 4, technically 5 that I
Okay.
combined 2, but we just have 4. So if you want to save more in your head, like, oh, he could have did this, that, and other, because there are ones that I definitely intentionally left off that I was going to say for a different one, but I didn't write it out yet. So if you want to do that for a different one, go crazy. This could be a whole thing. But anyway, pantry or
You got it.
fridge? We're going to go with, for the first one, this is kind of a weird one, tomatoes. Does that go in the pantry or in the fridge? Or well, counter? We can say counter. Do you put it on the counter or do you put it in the fridge? A tomato.
Well, this is fun. This is start off real fun. Since I've lived alone the last 5 or 6 years, and all my grocery shopping, I've never bought a tomato. I probably never will. So I
Never.
don't know. I don't even know,
Okay.
bro. I'm trying to close my eyes and think when mom went grocery shopping. I don't think I ever saw a tomato out on the counter. So I'm gonna say in the
Right.
fridge because it's
Okay.
I'm gonna say in the fridge. Where would
Okay.
I get a tomato in the store? It's like, see, in the store, they got the cold section that has like the fruits
Yeah.
and veggies and stuff.
Yeah.
But along with that is like in the middle where stuff don't gotta be
Yeah.
underneath there's cold.
Right.
And I feel like
It's just sitting
tomato
out.
can be in the mid. Yeah, I feel like tomato
Yeah.
can just be sitting out. But after people buy it, I feel like I've seen it more in the fridge. Even when I'm thinking, when I go to people's houses, I'll see fruit, but I don't think I've really seen a tomato that I can remember out on the counter unless they finna
Right.
use it and cut it. So I'd say
Right.
tomato in the fridge.
That's fair. But isn't tomato a fruit? Right?
I don't
Tomatoes
know.
a fruit. I think tomatoes are fruit. And if it is a fruit, what's a fruit? Banana will be on the counter, right? An orange you'll put on the counter. An apple you'll put on the counter. So it's like, yeah,
Mhm.
tomato. I feel like I agree. Where it's like we've seen it in the fridge mostly, but even think of how tomatoes grow. Outside, we see
Yeah.
Dad grow tomatoes it's outside in the heat, and that's when a tomato's good. Like, oh, we'll pull it in,
That's
throw it in
any
the salad
fruit or
whatever.
vegetable. Any fruit or vegetable is grown outside.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's like, why do we put it in the fridge? It's outside in the heat. So wouldn't it be fine
They
on the counter?
always, anytime I've ever heard anything being in the fridge is because it lasts longer. It slows down the breakdown process.
Right.
And
That's true.
I'm
But
not gonna say. I'm not gonna say one item right now that I put in the fridge now. I'm gonna wait to the end to see if it's on here. But one item I recently put in the fridge because I needed it to slow down the process of mold. I did not want my stuff to mold that fast. And then I heard if you put it in the fridge, it works out way better. And I'm like, really? I never thought that this item would even go in the fridge, but it can. So it's just all
Right.
interesting. But yeah, for me, I just say fridge. It could go either way, but I just don't.
It does
care.
slow
It's a
down, but like
tomato at the end of the
bananas.
day. Tomato.
have we ever seen a banana in the fridge?
I don't put a banana in the fridge because it turns brown.
No. I don't put a banana in the fridge. All right, the next one, and you might have hinted at this one, but pantry or fridge bread.
That is the one I put in the fridge now.
That's the one you put in the fridge. But when we grew up, I don't recall it being in the fridge.
I don't think it was. I know that they would put it in the freezer.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I know that they would put it in the freezer when they bought extra, but that was to literally just stop it all together. That freezes it, obviously. You know, ain't nothing.
Right.
I'm gonna say,
Right.
I'm gonna try to be a little smart here, and I'm gonna say there are no atoms moving fast. Okay, they're slow. So, you know, it lasts longer. But you can take it out, defrost it, cool. But I don't, like you said, I don't think they did put it in the fridge once it was unthawed, or if they just went to the store and bought it. It was just out. Yeah, it was always on top of the fridge or like by the fridge. It wasn't in it.
Yeah.
It wasn't in it. But I do
100%.
that for that reason, because I get irritated that stuff will mold fast, and I like
Fast.
eating bread, whole wheat bread. Yeah, sometimes even before it's like it could be a couple of days before it expire, and sometimes it don't look right to me. So I put it in the fridge now, man.
Yeah, that's something we didn't grow up with, but Brandy did that, and I hated it so much because the
Mhm.
bread is like harder. But I think she was buying like a super healthy bread, so it wasn't really the
Yeah.
softest to begin with. And on top of that, you put it in the fridge, it just pissed me off. So I was like,
Cause I
"Dang,
eat the whole grain. I eat whole wheat or grain, cause it has grains on it, so it gotta be whole grain. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I eat that one where it has stuff on it, and
Yeah.
it's still valid in the fridge. Like it don't be like
Maybe it's like a gluten-free
Yeah, I
one
don't
she
know.
does then. I don't know. But it's something about
Mm.
it. I don't know. That might be it. But anyway, the next one, peanut butter and jelly.
and jelly.
I feel like you used to eat peanut butter sandwiches or peanut butter and jelly sandwiches a lot. Maybe I'm tripping, but
I still
peanut butter
do.
and jelly. Yeah, is that a fridge or a pantry?
Yeah, that's a pantry.
It's a pantry. Never fridge.
I ain't grow up like that though. One thing about peanut butter. One thing about jelly was always in the fridge with us. Peanut butter was usually in the fridge with us. The reason I say usually, I say 9 times out of 10, maybe on the off it wasn't. I don't know, or maybe if we had an extra one, they left it out. But anywho, once we opened the peanut butter, it was in the fridge. However, since I've grown up and lived alone, I like it not in the fridge because it's easier to use. When it's in the fridge, it gets hard and it's not as
Man.
soft and texturized. So then
Tears
you're
the bread up.
freaking Yeah, you're freaking fighting with the bread. It's looking like Mike Tyson bit dude ear off again. Like it's nothing good. Everything's hanging loose. So when it's soft, it's way better, bro. It's creamier, bro. Oh, when it's not in the fridge, I would say it's way better. It's creamier, softer. So yeah, boom, peanut butter. You gotta have it out the fridge. Jelly, I can still have it either way, honestly. I just think one of the last times I bought peanut butter, I was like, bro, I don't. Why not put the jelly by the peanut butter? I bought it like that in the store, so why do I want to put it in the fridge? I just keep them by each other. So I just kept it by each other, and then after it was open, it still tasted fine. I know on the back of some things it says like after you open, refrigerate. I did not read to see if I had that disclosure, and I'm still here. So hey, we're good. But yeah, so yeah, peanut butter definitely can't refrigerate. Jelly, you could do either though.
I could, yeah. I'll say I think jelly is definitely a fridge for me, but peanut butter, it's like instinctually I put it in the fridge, but I completely understand the ripping the bread stuff because it's just a nightmare. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't had it in a minute, but maybe I would try the pantry a little bit, see how that turns out.
Bro, it's gonna change your life, bro. You're gonna like it a lot more. It's gonna feel, I'm not gonna lie though, because it's instinctual. That's how we grew up. It's just in our muscle memory to put it in the fridge. It's
Yeah.
going to feel super weird when you don't do it. After you use it and you just put it like not in the fridge, wherever it go, or pantry, I guess, it's gonna feel weird. And then when you use it again, it's gonna feel weird. But when you use it and you bite it, you're gonna be like, okay, it's worth it. But it's gonna
It's
feel
fine.
weird at first, but it's gonna be worth it. Yeah, it's a process.
All right. And last but not least, something I don't use as a black person, which is controversial. Pantry or fridge,
Washcloth?
hot sauce.
Oh, we're not. My bad. Hot sauce.
Yeah, jokes. Yeah,
I
hot
forgot
sauce.
I forgot we was doing this. I said washcloth. Oh, silly rabbit. Okay. So you said say it one more time, a third time. I'm sorry.
Pantry or fridge, hot sauce.
Hot sauce. I got you, hot sauce. Dude, that's a tough one.
I feel like you use hot sauce much more than me.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I don't use it as much as I used to. I use it more when I'm out. It's one of them things I forget to buy when I'm out. You know how you kind of forget to buy little condiments here and there? You'll buy everything you need for like a burger and you get home, you like, bro, how did I forget the ketchup? You know what I mean? Just something stupid like that.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things. But hot sauce, I've always seen it in the fridge. And that kind of almost makes me wonder why. Because why would you put hot sauce in a cold fridge? Like, are you scared because it's hot sauce? Wouldn't you want it at the room temperature for the right taste? That's how I feel. So I would keep my hot sauce out. You know, once again, certain things on the back say disclosure after you open, put it in the fridge. So if it said that, I would put it in the fridge. But if it's not one of those, I think I would just have it out, put it in the pantry by the seasonings or something like that. If you put hot, I understand why you put it in the fridge though. But then again, I don't, because when I go to JJ's, they barbecue sauce and they hot sauce not in the fridge. And when I dip my
I was gonna
fries
say that.
and or
Yep.
chicken in, when I dip my fries and or chicken in it, I don't eat it and be like, oh, this is lukewarm hot sauce. This is lukewarm barbecue sauce. I just eat it and it's good, you know, whether it's
Yeah.
lukewarm or cold, it's good. So
Yeah.
yeah, you know, I'm sticking with that. If I have hot sauce, I'm gonna put it in the pantry. If you have hot sauce, hot take, and literally hot take, get it. Anywho, if you have hot sauce and you put it in your fridge, I'm gonna let you know as a PSA public service announcement that I don't think you should even eat hot sauce. Why is it in the fridge? It's in a cold fridge. You should just leave it out. Actually enjoy the hot sauce. Stop. You don't need it to be chill. That's crazy. They chilling it like it's a drink. That's insanity, bro.
You don't
Yeah,
do that.
that's my take. No, I
Yeah, no.
not for hot sauce. Cold sauce.
No.
If it was cold sauce, bro, throw it in the fridge all day, every day. It's
It's
cold
what?
sauce. If it's cold sauce, if
Oh.
there was a thing such as cold sauce, I'm saying, you see what I'm saying? You see, no, I'm not losing you. You see what I'm saying? But it's
I
called
see what you're
hot sauce. So we don't throw it. Come on, we don't do that.
Yeah, I feel like when you go out to restaurants, hot sauce is like on the table. It's not like even if they bring it to you,
Everywhere
I feel
you
like
go.
it's not cold. Yeah.
It's not
Oh.
cold. It's just I've never touched it and been like, "Oh, that's chill," and I gotta put it down or hold it different. Like I pick it up like I do at the store, bro. Literally,
Yep. Even at the store, it's on the shelf.
every sauce on the store, every sauce that's made is at the store on the shelf. There's no sauce I've ever seen in the fridge. The only thing that I've seen in fridges is like dips and stuff, and that's not a sauce.
Or like salad
I've
dressing or
never.
something.
Even
wait, no.
salad dressing is on the
Oh, it's
shelf.
yeah,
Every
you're right.
salad
Dang.
dressing is on the shelf. They
Yeah, I
have
don't
a
know.
whole section of stores, and it's called condiments. And when you go down the condiment section, it's literally all the sauces, bro. From ketchup
Yeah.
to mustard to ranch to French to Caesar. It's everything, bro. It's every sauce. So is it us as humans who are wrong? Like, why do we? Once again, I guess I'm answering my own question because some of these items say after you open, then put it in the fridge. So I get that, but not all of them do. So yeah, comment down below for the ones that, and was that all of them?
That's it.
So comment down below for the ones that Z shared. What do you do with them? Especially like hot sauce and like PB&J. Those are good ones. And then even with some other ones he didn't say, like ketchup is a big one that everybody uses. What do you do with ketchup? You know what I mean? I've seen people almost get angry when ketchup is in the fridge where they want to cry, bro. So what do you do with yours? Comment below. Please let us know. Yeah, I mean, people don't like that, but it is what it is. That was a good one. That was probably one of my favorites you did. That was pretty good.
I got you, man.
I got you now. I really got the community. We're gonna see if you got yourself this time. Last couple of times you've been a little frustrated, so I just wanted to see if it would be better today. See if you'll get 5 out of 5 or just do bad. So we got some true or falses again. We're gonna start right away. We're just gonna jump into it. Adult humans have
said 5.
34 teeth. I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
I'm trying to keep track in my head.
Adult humans have 34 teeth, including wisdom teeth. So we're not talking about like, oh, if wisdom teeth get pulled. No, all teeth that God gave us in our mouth naturally. Is that yeah, okay, 34. So true or false? Are you trying to count your
This
teeth
is
right
tough.
now?
This is. I did, and my teeth are extremely messed up, so it's very difficult.
Yeah, this is tough. I think it's around that number. It's either 34 or 36. And another issue I have is I never had wisdom teeth. So, I don't know. The doctor just did scans on my mouth and they said, you don't have wisdom teeth. I said, I didn't even know that was possible. And that saved me a lot of pain because I've definitely seen some crazy stories about that. I'm going to say false. I think it's 36. We'll go with false this time. And hope Kennedy breaks his 5 true streak in a row.
Yeah, so you're correct. It is false, but you're wrong. It's not 36 at all. You kind of went
32?
too high. It's 32.
Okay.
So you and I don't know if you're abnormal or more normal, but you have 28 since you never got the other ones.
Yeah, never had wisdom teeth.
I still got my wisdom teeth in. You could see them. I'm not gonna open my mouth so people could look in it.
Really?
but I got my wisdom teeth in. When I see you in person, I'll show you. But it's like one of them is like halfway in, where half the tooth is still under the gum. The other one's a little more out. It's all craziness, but I refuse to get them removed. Sometimes they'll bother me, but I get over it. I'm not going under anesthesia under any circumstances. So
Really? You don't trust that?
no, I don't want to be under anesthesia and not know what I'm saying, and it's just not worth it. It's not
No,
worth it.
hey, that's laughing gas. The anesthesia is like your sleep.
You gotta wake up though. You see people come out of the when they're off the
No, I've heard
anesthesia,
you
that's
wake
the
up
laughing
fine.
gas.
The laughing gas is where you're like laughing gas is where you're like telling all your deepest secrets. Yeah, it's
But I
crazy,
don't want
yeah.
none of that. I don't want none of that. So I'm just like, I'm good. If I gotta get them pulled, you can shoot me with some shots, but that ain't happening. Adult humans, back to us, have about 206 bones. Is that true?
True.
Or is that false?
True.
True? Dang,
true.
right away.
I'm
On
gonna say
why?
it's true. Immediately, I'm saying it's true. I don't know why, but that just sounded correct immediately, and I'm just gonna go like gut instinct that it is 100% true. Although maybe it's like 216. I'm gonna say 206 is correct.
Yes, that is true.
Come
It says
on,
we are
man!
born.
I'm beating the
It says
allegations.
fun fact, we were born with 270, but they fuse or join together some of them. So we go from 270 to about
Mm.
206.
That is a fun fact. I didn't
I
know that.
I didn't either. When I saw that, I had to double check it. So I saw that it was probably right. So yeah, you're two
What's
or
up?
two, man. I don't know. I think you're feeling really good. We got three
It's too
more. I
easy.
don't want
It's
you to
too
get
easy.
nervous. I don't want the heart to start beating on this next one or nothing like that. I don't want you to
No
get
nerves. It's
nervous.
too easy. It's too easy.
A python is known to have the most bones of a living creature, upwards up to 1,800. So I said, what the heck? What the hecky?
You know what? I think this is a back-to-back true, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm really trying to think of all the animals, and it's like there are bigger animals, but it just makes a bigger bone. Like you think of a hippo, it's just like dang, the hippo kind of thick, but it's just kind of got a thick bone. Okay. Now when we think about like like what's his name from
What about a
Madagascar? Anyway,
whale?
a whale, yeah, but it's like a big old bone. It's a big bone. But when you think about an
Just
anaconda, it's
one?
like it's I don't know. I don't know how many bones. But when you think of anaconda, you think of it like slithering, and it's like, dang, bones don't
So how
move.
many bones would it
So it's
have?
like
It could
exactly,
Because
it
think
has
of
to
a
have a
cat.
lot of little bones. Yeah, like Coco. When Coco was hunting you down in the dark, about to kill you, he used all his bones.
She was.
So I'm thinking
That's a
this could
cat,
be.
yeah.
Weirdly enough, I think this could be a back-to-back true, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna lock in my answer as true.
That is correct.
Ah! Yeah!
All right, man.
Come
Let's
on,
see what you
man.
can finish up with, man. We got two more. In
Brady told me to quiet down. What should I
1953,
do about that?
Bro, what? If she was at work, right? If she was at work, would she look to like her boss and be like, "Hey, quiet down"? Or if her boss was
If
just
she was
being a
at
little
work,
too loud at the time,
if she
she would
if she
probably
was
be
at work, but
quiet
she
and
looked
just
at her
let him
boss
be
and said,
too
"Quiet
loud.
down." You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Come
That's a
on,
good point.
head of the house here. I'm looking at the head of the house. You know. But hey, anywho, are you ready for the next one, the fourth one?
Mhm.
Hey man, don't start being quiet, man. Why you sound? I can't even hear you no more. You talking about some
Yes, I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? There we go. Okay,
Oh
in
my god.
1953, WWE started. And back then, it was known as Capital Wrestling Corporation. But the year was 1953 is when it started. Is that
So
it?
what's the question?
It was
1953. Did it
1953.
start? WWE.
1950. It's not really a question. It's just a statement. 1953, WWE was created. So at that time, it was known as Capital Wrestling Corporation, but we know it as WWE. So I'm gonna just say WWE. 1953.
You know, I can see that. I don't know why, but I can. Something in my brain is saying that WWE is celebrating their 70 something anniversary this year, and I'm like, okay, 70 something years ago it was around 53, so like maybe that's true. I'm gonna lock in a back to back to back true and wing it. I think something in
Back
me
to
just says
back
that's
to
true.
back. True.
Something in me is saying this is true.
Man.
We're gonna say fuck.
Ladies and gentlemen, Zach got that correct as well with saying true.
Hey!
I just had to mess with them. I just had
Come
to
on,
mess with them.
man.
Now look, bro. I'm
It's
gonna
really
tell you
easy at
straight
this
up, bro.
point.
This next one is really easy. It's literally about you. If you don't understand, if you should know, that's all I'm gonna say. Now, everybody knows about the how do I say that? Like the saying or the movies or whatever, the aura around what we hear when we hear Friday the 13th, right? Now, you were born on the 13th of June. So my question to you, not even my question, my statement to you is you were born on Friday the 13th.
Dang!
That's tough. Hey, it's crazy because you could literally get
Oh.
5 out of 5 today, or you can get 4 out of 5 because you don't know nothing about yourself. This is what it comes down to. You knew all those other random facts,
Dang.
bro. This is what it comes
Dang.
down to.
Dang. This is actually crazy. You know, that has been one thing that's happened throughout my life. They're like, oh my gosh, Friday the 13th, today's your birthday. Oh my god, you're a demon. I'm like, oh great, perfect. And some people have carried that within their whole lives. It's just a walking demon. So I'm really trying to think. I feel like you're a jerk. I think I was. I'm gonna roll with I am because I've been hearing that a long time. Friday the 13th and my birthday correlate. So we're gonna lock in a 4th true in a row, which is insane, but we're gonna do it. What would you say?
5 out of 5, my boy.
Hey,
5
you're
out
getting
of 5,
better
my
with
boy.
you're getting better with that. You're building up anticipation. I'm like, my heart's actually beating. I'm like, bro, can he say
Yeah.
something? God dang. Jeez Louise.
Oh,
I feel like
because
I feel like you're one of
you
those
help
little
out.
girls
I
on
feel-
Yeah, you're like one of those girls from Deal or No Deal, and they're just freaking holding the case closed forever. It's like, open the case, bro. God dang, give me my money. Anyway,
That's exactly how it should be, though, man. But you got 5 out of 5. It was crazy because originally I was gonna do the day I was born, and I was gonna look because I know I was born. I won't do it now. I was born on a Wednesday. I've known that for like a long time. I remember one time I was filling out some form, and with certain forms, when you fill them out, it'll literally take you to the exact date. Like you'll have to go to the year, then it shows you the day, and the day
Right.
is literally you'll click on a Wednesday. So I've always known that. But then I was like, actually, his would be more fun because he was born on the 13th. So what's the odds it would have been Friday? And I'm like, let's see, because I felt like you actually would have known. But you didn't know at all, which made it way better. So that was good.
yeah, I didn't. That was scary, but I appreciate it, man. I do appreciate it, and I know for sure I was born on Friday the 13th, which I've been hearing my whole life. That's good. That was fun. I went 5 for 5.
Whole life, man. Now you can say yes, it is true. Maybe people, if you were the type of guy to get like messed with or bullied, which you're not. If you were though, you could just tell them that fact from now on, and I'm sure people would just walk away with a swiftness, like, "Oh yeah, no, you're good. You're born Friday 13th. I'm good."
Yeah, we're not messing with that guy. Yeah. I had something else to say to that. I can't remember. Oh, that was a great recovery from last week because last time I went like 1
Oh,
for
yeah.
5, or maybe I don't think I went over 5, but I did horrible because you did 5 trues in a row. I'm like, this man's an animal. What the heck is wrong with him? So
Yeah.
I'm glad I recovered. You did 4 trues. Yeah, I'm starting to catch on to your little true pattern. Anyway,
There's nothing to ever catch on to. It's just how I feel that day. That's literally it.
speaking of me knowing my birthday, right? We're gonna go to your favorite player of all time because you should know his moments. You should know special moments of his, right? Stephen Curry, not Kobe Bryant, because obviously he's not your favorite. You're not gonna know all his best moments. But Stephen Curry, you're very familiar with Steph Curry moments, okay? So I need you to blind rank these Steph Curry moments. For the first one,
I wanna before we start, I wanna really say I do not care about another man like that. You see what I'm saying? I enjoy watching Steph Curry hoop. He goes crazy. I enjoy it in the moment. I'm not one of that guy. I'm not one of those guys who's gonna remember everything like other basketball fans. So just understand that I don't, I'm my own man. You see, I don't want to worry about another man that much. But let's get into it. Let's dive into it.
You weren't frustrated last year with how Jimmy Butler played when Steph Curry was out. You weren't frustrated with that.
Yeah, I can't. That's just having emotion
I'm
towards
just-
another
all I did was
individual. That's not
I'm always
knowing details.
Okay, I'm just asking questions. Anyway, okay, Steph Curry moments. These are moments on the basketball court, so it should be. It's not like, I'm talking about he woke up and hugged his wife on the stream, or I don't. Anyways, normal things. Anyway, when he broke the 3-point record,
He was at Madison Square Garden playing the Knicks.
didn't even know that. All I said was, this is just blind ranking. Blind rank these moments. So, where do you rank
That's
that
what I'm
moment?
doing. I thought I was
Yeah.
getting tested.
No.
Oh,
Is that why you said that? That's not a
Yeah,
test. You're blind
that's
ranking
exactly
Steph
why I
Curry
said
moments. No, you're
Oh, I
blind
wasn't-
ranking his moments.
I wasn't fully okay. Yeah, that was awkward.
Jeez
Well,
Louise. So blind
we'll
ranking
edit out
Steph
all
Curry
that.
moments. Blind ranking
Okay.
Steph Curry moments when he broke the 3-point record.
That was very emotional. It was very frustrating because we wanted every shot to go in. But when he hit it, bro, just the emotion, the tears, the joy. But I feel like if that fourth ring is in here, man, that emotion was a little bit more. Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, there we
Here we go. The next one. His career high 62-point game versus the Portland Trailblazers.
Trailblazers, yeah, I remember that because I was in the bubble. Dame talked about in the interview before. Dame gonna come be like, yeah. I mean, Steph Curry, he's just getting defended like I've always been. Now he's seeing more bodies, so we'll see how he does. You know, we're seeing how he does actually. Next game had a career high, bro. Goofy boy. Dame talk about that in interviews to this day, bro. I shouldn't have said nothing.
Yeah, he should
I
have
just,
said that.
shouldn't have said nothing. And he respects
Yeah.
Curry, but obviously anybody. It's a good game, but that's probably honestly for me because that was good. I was there. I remember. I wasn't there, but I saw it on TV like every other normal person.
Yeah.
But I don't know, but it's been a lot more good moments. That's 4.
Okay, fair enough.
4.
It's
The next
5
one.
or 4 on here.
5, of course.
Okay.
The next one. His 38-foot game winner against the Thunder in 2016. Curry, wait on top bang!
Would have put that in. Oh, I think I would have put that in 4. Honestly, that's gonna go.
You
at
can't.
3, though.
It's okay.
I was. That's gonna go at 3 because I remember that. And the craziest part about it though, I enjoyed him making that shot, but then I was so. When you're a true fan of anybody in sports, you're excited for what they have just done. However, you're also aware of the next play, and you don't want that next play to,
Right.
to beat that or to equal that. So the next play, Russell Westbrook shoots a 3-pointer that almost goes in. Little do people remember or know. That would have been a better 3 than Curry's. You see, I'm stuttering. That's how crazy it was. I was literally worried, bro. I remember I was worried because it was dang near like they didn't want to play defense after, especially during that time. That was like prime Curry, but that was when Curry was just dummy in the league. Like everybody's like, oh my gosh, he just shot that again. So it was a different time when celebrating those 3-point shots was different than it is now. People still get gigs, but it's a little more not expected. It's just not. It's not foreign
Normal.
anymore. So yeah. So when he shot it, everybody going crazy, I was just like, bro, oh my God, Russell Westbrook. I'm like, dude, no way, bro. And unfortunately, he missed it. But I remember that feeling, bro. So yeah, that's number 3. That's a good moment. That was a good moment.
Fair enough. Okay, so you have 1 and
5.
Yeah, that's
You're in a
tough.
bad-
That sucks.
You're in a bad spot. Anyway, the next one. The next one. Him winning Finals MVP.
See, and I knew it was gonna be between this or between his 4th ring, and I still don't know if the 4th ring is coming next. But I'm gonna just assume it is, or just assume maybe it's unanimous MVP or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna put this at 5. The reason why is because he deserved the MVP before this, thanks to Andre Iguodala. It's not even thanks to Andre Iguodala. It's thanks to whoever votes for that stuff and whoever was not mentally competent at that time due to whatever they were ingesting, inhaling.
The voters?
Whatever was going on inaccurately, that's what happened. But Steph Curry should have been a 2nd one. So that's why it just is 5 for me. It justified it justified haters, and that's what I hate the most, bro. Because everybody's like, oh, KD this and KD that and this, that, and Iguodala this. And it's just like, when you really break it down, Iguodala didn't do anything special against LeBron James, and I'm a Warriors fan. So it's like, I wanted him to do a lot of special things against LeBron, but he didn't because of LeBron James. You see what I'm saying? LeBron James is one of the greatest to ever touch a basketball, bro. You see him? Even if you don't like him, you got to admit that. So cool, that's that. On top of that, KD comes And Steph Curry is a humble superstar. That's why KD has only won with Steph Curry because he's a humble superstar and he's willing to be like, yo, you go just as crazy as me. Sometimes you can even go crazier. So look, we'll move like this. I don't always need it in my hand. Whatever. Or I'm having an off game, so we gonna keep feeding you so we can still win. So with that, I mean, great. KD got 2 rings. Curry could even got, I mean, 2 rings, cool. But I'm talking about he got 2 MVPs. Curry could
Right.
even got one of those if he just hooped a little better in playoffs. So
Right.
it was great that he got it. That was more so for the haters. But that should have been his second one. So that's why it's okay to be 5.
There we go. And the last one is him winning unanimous MVP.
All right, that could be number 1 because nobody's ever done that. It's literally unanimous and I love bringing out this point. It's unanimous in a time when LeBron James, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, when the greatest of all time, when the GOAT. I'm just like my dad, bro. He says stuff 20 times again, and I do it now because it just makes me feel good. Literally is playing, bro, in his prime, and Curry comes in and literally is like, you know what, my boy? I'm gonna go so crazy you don't even get 1 vote, and you're the GOAT. You're better than Michael Jordan from what Zach and all his peers say. And he didn't get 1 vote, Z. He didn't get 1 vote. Nobody saw LeBron's name and was like, yes, LeBron. They're like, where's Steph? Where's Steph? Steph. You know what I'm saying? Steph. Unanimous MVP. LeBron don't have it, and I swear he's never gonna have it. You feel me? That's the end of the podcast. Mic drop.
He should have had it, but the voter that should have voted for him voted for Melo. It was absolute brain dead. Since when has Melo had a better season than LeBron outside of his rookie season? Debatably. Anyway, yeah, when you said 4th ring, I thought you meant like MVP, but that's what I wrote on here anyway. So I thought that was actually to go number 1. But dang, I thought you were gonna fall for the trap and unanimous will fall to number 5. That'd been so funny. But yeah, no.
If you would have said 4th ring, I would have said number 1 and been screwed. But since you said MVP, obviously you have my breakdown. So
yeah. I was thinking MVP would fall into that category. That makes sense. But anyway, the quote of the week, ladies and gentlemen: don't count the days, make the days count.
Make sure to like, comment, share with everybody you know, and subscribe.